almost 50 games. I pretty much stopped collecting for the Wii. I don't collect any more games for it. There's a lot of junk on the Wii. There's some games that are just absolutely awful. And I don't collect every game, just ones that I like. So let's go through the pile of games that I have here. So first we have Animal Crossing City Folk. Who doesn't love an Animal Crossing game? It's pretty fun to play. And get yourself submerged into it. I don't think I've played this version too much. I think I've played mostly the GameCube and 3DS version. And all of my games have the manual. And the Animal Crossing manual is gigantic. I probably won't open every one. It gets kind of loud. Okay. Baroque. Baroque. I think the only reason I picked this up was because it was an Atlas title. I honestly forgot what this was about. Oh, and I like that you can play it with a regular controller. I'm not a big fan of the motion controls for the Wii. Not my thing, really. Probably why I don't have a lot of games for the system. Broken Sword, Shadows of the Templars. If I remember correctly, I think there was one for the Switch now. It's pretty much just a point and click game, which for the Wii is perfect. I don't think I ever finished this game though. Might be something to play. You let me know if you would like to see any of these games on the channel. Donkey Kong Country Returns. A favorite game of mine. The motion controls drive me a little crazy though. However, this was just released on the Switch not too long ago as an HD version, so something fun to play. I haven't checked out the HD version. Might have to grab that. But I love the Donkey Kong games. They are really fun to play. Elebits. I don't remember a darn thing about this game at all. I just remember this being a Konami title and I grabbed it. By the way, a lot of these games I've had for a really long time. I have not purchased a Wii game in several years. But, hide, seek, and destroy. I really don't remember what to do with this game. They are small, cute, and electrically generating creatures. Sounds like fun. Final Fantasy Crystal Bears. I don't think I've played. Oh, because it's a Crystal Chronicles, that's why. I don't think I've played that line of games yet. The only Final Fantasy game I've played so far is the first one, Final Fantasy 1. Fortune Street. A really fun party game. I want to say it's kind of like Monopoly, but I don't quite remember. I think so. I think it's like Monopoly-ish. Yeah, property investment, so it's like Monopoly with the Mario universe characters. Very fun, up to 4 people, so if you have a bunch of friends and you like to play party games, it's pretty fun. Quite a bunch of characters you can pick too. Fragile Dreams. Farewell, Ruins of the Moon. I have not played this. I don't remember where I picked this up. I think I was at a game store or half-price books or something. And I usually don't see, like lesser-known titles, so I grabbed it. Not a recent pickup, very long time ago. Now most of the Wii games you see is all the shovelware garbage. Gormity, the Lords of Nature. I don't remember what this was. I know this was cheap, that's for sure. I haven't played too many of the Wii games, especially if it's the weird controller nunchuck thing. But I still picked them up anyway, because they seemed interesting. I might have to tackle some of my Wii games. It's really sad I haven't played a lot of them. I kind of picked them up after the fact, later on when the Wii came out. Back when some of the Wii games were still cheap. My favorite series, Guitar Hero. I am by no means any good at Guitar Hero, but it is really fun to play. And Guitar Hero Smash Hits. I don't remember a lot of the hits that are on here actually. So, songs by Aerosmith, Alice in Chains, Boston, Deep Purple, Foo Fighters, all that good stuff. It's a pretty good rockin' soundtrack. I don't have any of the other instruments though, like the drums and the bass and the vocals. I only ever just got the guitars. And the last Guitar Hero game is Aerosmith. Because he doesn't like Aerosmith. Okay, I did like Aerosmith. A lot of his old stuff too. But if you like music, these games are definitely fun to play, especially if you have friends to play with them. Pretty good time to be had. Okay, don't make fun of me too much, but Jeopardy. Jeopardy. One of my favorite game shows. And I picked this up because the newer versions of Jeopardy do not have Alex Trebek in them. And I was really sad. So I picked up this copy way a while back ago. Loved playing it. It's a lot of fun. Don't always get the answers correct, but it's really fun to play. Might be something fun to play some puzzle games. And there's also this We Speak, which I have never used, so I don't know how well it works. But I love these type of trivia games. It's really fun. I used to watch this show with my grandparents growing up. Good times. Okay, we have Kirby's Dream Collection Special Edition. That's a mouthful. Now, from what I remember, I think this comes in a big box also, but I just have the regular case version. I think at the time I was looking for it, it was kind of hard to find everything complete. If you love Kirby games though, oh man, there's a lot of Kirby games on here. From Game Boy, NES, Super Nintendo, and the N64. I almost forgot about that. Pretty fun titles to play. Might be something else for me to play too. I haven't played a lot of Kirby too much, so this would be fun to play. Do you like Kirby? Let me know. And we have Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Still sealed. I bought it sealed and never opened it, and then it re-released on the Switch, and I didn't have a need to open it. I don't remember what they did different for the Switch version though, but I'm sure it has enhanced something, graphics, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. I have not played either the Switch though either. Kirby's a game I played a bit, but not very often. I didn't really have a Kirby game growing up. I played more like the Mario ones. Kirby games I played when we trade with a friend. Klonoa, which also got a Switch release, but I don't think it was this version. I think it was only the PlayStation, I think it was just those PlayStation versions that got a release. But, pretty good platformer. And controller versatility. Can even play with the GameCube one, that blows my mind. I didn't play this one too much, but I definitely need to jump into it, especially since I can play with these other amazing controllers. The Last Story. I have no idea what this game is. I remember looking it up a long while back, and I'm pretty sure I picked this up in a game store too. Back when you could find good games in a game store. But I have not played this one, so I am not sure what it's all about. I mean, it's about the last story, that's it. But I don't remember what kind of game it was, if it was like RPG-ish, I think. Oh, and there's co-op too. Okay. Well, no more online like it says. Online's done for. But at least you can, team up with a friend for the bosses. Okay. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And yes, I do have the remake on the Switch because, again, controls. But I bought this a while back, so I already have this version, and I think it has the music CD in it because Zelda music is amazing. Oh yeah, I think this needed that Wii Motion Plus stuff. Because you had to buy something else. Actually, I think there was a version of this that came with the special Zelda Wiimote. I don't have that. It was not easy to find. I just have the game. But if I remember, I think it came in a bundle. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I could not get into this one. I might have to give this another shot. From what I remember, interesting fun fact about this game is a mirror image of the GameCube game. I think they had a switch around Link's sword and shield. Because I think Link is actually left-handed. But I think for this they made him right-handed. Something like that, because I think most people were right-handed, so they flipped it around. That might have been the reason. That's kind of what I recall. I could be wrong. decided to grab it. And I think it was kind of RPG-esque, which I love RPG games, so I picked this up. And it was cheap at the time. Alright, into some fun. Mario Party 8. Mario Party. I didn't play Mario Party too much, but I do love these games. They're pretty fun mini games. And I also have Mario Party 9. So I do have both of them. So I do have both of them, and I don't have the whole set, unfortunately, but that's okay. I just have what I have, and that's it. But they are really fun games to play with friends, family. And after you play, they might not be friends or family anymore. Because you might just rage at them. But still, very fun. Mario Sports Mix. So I think it's like the Wii Sports games, but with the Mario characters in them. And anything with the Mario characters in them is always way more fun. So the usual dodgeball, basketball, volleyball, hockey. I'm sure there was something else in it too, but I don't quite remember how many games were in this game. I haven't played it in a while. Okay, I've got one more pile of games, so I'll be right back to grab them. Okay, so next, well, I did have these games alphabetized, but this random one is somehow in the M's. Hasbro Family Game Night 3. Did I mention that I love games and board games? Clue. I love Clue. Life. I love playing Life. It's a lot of fun. I don't think I've played Mousetrap too often. Yahtzee was always fun. And who doesn't love Twister? But I pretty much just got these for the board games. I love playing board games. Especially on the game systems too, where sometimes you don't feel like cleaning up. Perfect. Metal Slug Anthology. I am not great at these kind of run and gun shooters, but I could not pass this up because it has a lot of the Metal Slug games all in one collection, so I had to grab them. That way I had all of them, and now I do. Still terrible at playing them, but here we are. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, which I guess I better get to playing because Metroid Prime 4 should be coming out soon. I laughed because I think that's, gosh, how long was that in development? Like 5 years, something like that. I don't remember if it's getting released sometime this year or 2026 though. Now, the 3D Metroids are not really my favorite games. I prefer the 2D Metroids. I think maybe I'm just getting old and the 3D drives me nuts. All the open world trying to go places. I don't know. Or maybe it's just because I grew up on the 2D ones and I don't know, that's what I like. Who knows? was not as good as the other one, but I still picked it up because it was cheap. And this one I did not play at all, so I really can't say if it's better or worse or about the same. I do not know. Oh, looks like you can play 2 different ways though. Interesting. So you only need the Wiimote for this game. Okay. Muramasa, the Demon Blade. Not much to say about this one. Again, one I picked up because of the various controllers I can use. Thank you, I like that. Knight's Journey of Dreams. I did not touch this one either. But again, I can play with a regular controller plugged in to the Wiimote, so that's nice. Okami. Okami is interesting. I think you have to use your Wiimote as kind of like your paintbrush, I think. Oh yeah, create images. Okay. I was thinking of the correct one. I thought I was thinking of a different game for a second. I haven't played this one in a while, but I've heard a lot of people loved it. Might need to check it out again. Solving puzzles by painting. That's new. I don't remember if there was a version on the Switch. I think there was, but I don't remember what it was called. Probably HD. Pirates Plunder. Up to 4 players. I don't remember what this was about, but it was cheap. That's what I remember. Oh, so it's like a beat 'em up game. That's kind of fun. Just like co-op beat 'em up. You just mash buttons with your friends. That's pretty cool. Who doesn't love a beat 'em up game? I don't mind mashing buttons once in a while. Love me some side-scrolling beat 'em ups. Rayman Origins. I did not touch this game. Not at all. 60 levels of platforming madness. I don't remember if this was 2D or 3D. It looks like 2D. I'll have to check it out sometime. Regular controller compatible, thank you. Sin and Punishment Star Successor. I have not played this, I think. Okay, I was thinking you might need that little contraption for the gun, but I guess you don't. That might be a different game I was thinking of. Take aim with the Wii remote. I wonder if you can use it. It doesn't say though. It doesn't say if you can use that Wii Zapper. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember. I don't have one though. I definitely need to grab one. If I can still find one. One of my favorite compilations. I have it on the Super Nintendo as well, but I had to get it on the Wii. Super Mario All-Stars has the OG Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, Super Mario Bros. 2 and Super Mario Bros. 3. The third one has always been my favorite. Love these games. I don't remember if I ever played 2. I mean, I did play 2, but I didn't really like 2 very much. And the Lost Levels was super hard. I don't think I ever finished it. I don't remember. It still also has the 2-player battle mode. Always fun to play. I love it. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I love this game. I love 2D Mario games. They are my favorite. Not that I don't love the 3D ones, but I just prefer the 2D ones. I just love the side-scrolling levels more, I guess. And this is really fun. I don't remember if I played this with that nunchuck or not, though. And I think I want to say there's a version of the Switch on the Switch. But I think it's the Wii U version, not this version. I don't remember. Super Mario Galaxy 3D Mario game. I actually did not play this too much because traipsing around that world there actually made me kind of sick. Like dizzy and headache and stuff, so I actually had to stop playing this, which is unfortunate. So maybe I can try it again, do it in small doses, because it looks like a really awesome game. I was having fun playing it. So that means I never got to Super Mario Galaxy 2. But I do hope to play these. These look like really good games. And it's his second galactic adventure. Again, that nunchuck thing just drives me bonkers. Like, I don't know why you had to split the controller like that. Super Paper Mario. I love Paper Mario games, but I never got around to playing this one. I really need to check it out. I loved the one on the N64 and on the GameCube, so I definitely need to check this out. Oh, look, you can switch back and forth between 2D and 3D, it looks like. That is awesome. I never played this, so I had no idea. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to check this one out. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I never played this, but considering this was, like the first franchise I played on the N64, I loved Super Smash Bros. And of course, on that system, there was maybe like 8 players I think you can choose from. There weren't that many. So to see like the roster become so huge now, it's just amazing. And you can play it with a regular controller, thankfully. Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. did not play Tales of Symphonia. I don't recall if I've ever played a Tales game at all. So this will be something that I definitely have to get on. I have not been playing too many games lately that require a lot of time to play them because I don't have a lot of time to play games these days, so I have to be choosy about what I play. Otherwise, I wind up starting them and then never finishing them, which happens quite often. Wario Land, Shake It. First Wario Land, I think I was gonna say the first Wario Land game I bought, but I think I've got one on the Game Boy Advance, and I think I had that one first. So one of the Wario Land games I got, but Shake It, I believe has to do with the motion controls. So yours for the shaking, your treasure. I had not played this, but I heard it was a really good game, so I had grabbed it. But then I never played it, so yeah, here we are again with another game I have not played. Okay, another one. Don't laugh at me for this one either. Wheel of Fortune. And I had to grab this Wii one because the newer versions don't have Pat Sajak and Vanna White. I loved this puzzle game. It was another game show that I watched with my grandparents growing up. I liked watching these and trying to figure out the puzzles. It was really fun. Alright, a few more games left. Worms Battle Islands. I totally forgot I had this. I have not played a Worms game in a very long time. They are very funny to play. It is hilarious. Like most of what the Worms say is really funny. But apparently they have new features and stuff, and I'm trying to think. I think I played one on PC like way back, and then I decided to pick up the Wii version, but then I never played it. But the Worms games are really funny and fun to play. Might have to check that out again. And we have the iconic Xenoblade Chronicles. I do have the whole series on the Switch now, except for the more recent one that just came out. I think it's X, Xenoblade Chronicles X, which was a Wii U port. So I'll pick that up when that one goes on sale. But I did play Xenoblade a little bit, and I do love this. It's a pretty good game. Nowhere near finishing it, though. You know, shocking. I don't remember how long this game is, but I definitely didn't come close to finishing it. Again, a game I can play with a regular controller plugged in. I wish the controllers worked without the Wiimote. That would have been awesome. And the final game. Zack and Wiki. Quest for Barbarossa's Treasure. I don't remember what this is. I want to say I think it was some sort of show. But I am not for sure. All I know is that it looked really cute. It's a fun little adventure game, and so I was like, sure, why not? So we had this nice little puzzle game to play. thoughts on the Nintendo Wii? Is it a system that you have or had? What are your favorite games? And let me know if there are any games you would like me to play on the channel.